being a truck driver isn't just eastbound and down and crossing 5 states and bringing something back. And, there's lots of careers within your local community. There are truck driving careers that don't have overnights, things like that. So, can you just give us briefly what a range of kind of CDL types of positions might look like? And then, because we're on this topic, just kind of the range in pay in some of those opportunities.
And the range in pay isn't necessarily tied to how long you're away from home,
Oh,
right?
I wouldn't
Because
have guessed that
a
actually.
lot of people think, well, if I want to make the good money, I've got to
Right.
be all
Got
over
to do
the
this big
country
sacrifice.
weeks at a
Yes.
time. I can tell you that Walmart is probably the best payer in the industry. Their guys are home every week. As a rule of thumb, anyway, they're home every week. Some of them are running past home a couple times a week. But as a rule, think of it as them running regionally, and regional runs tend to have you home at least once a week. There's also things called line haul. Old Dominion, one of our partners here in town, along with Saya, along with Estes, people know XPO, UPS. There's a lot of
Yeah.
line haul companies out there. FedEx is the biggest. And what those folks do is they pick up from a terminal, let's say pick up here in Cheyenne, right? So my truck's ready at 11 o'clock at night. I need to run it from here. Let's use one of Old Dominion's routes. I'm going to run it from here to Sinclair. There at Sinclair, I'm going to drop my trailer. I'm going to pick up one that was coming
Okay.
east. So I ran west to Sinclair. I'm going to
Okay.
pick one up that comes east, and then I'm going to bring it back here to Cheyenne.
Almost a relay.
Basically, that's exactly what you're doing. And if I'm not bringing it back here, I'm taking it to, let's say, Oglala. And then I'm dropping it, picking up more trailers in Oglala and
Back to
coming
the
back
station.
here. So I'm basically just doing a triangle. And those folks are home every day. And so that's line haul. They're out, right? They're doing a full day of driving. You're in Wyoming, you're driving through weather
Sure.
sometimes, but and they make really good money. Some of those companies are still making well over six figures. I know Saya's paying over six figures, Old Dominion's paying over six figures. So obviously your salary is going to go up, but even entry in some of these companies, we're talking $80,000. And that's on months worth of training. I know Saya, I can speak to them because I've talked to one of their
Sure.
folks. You come in after a month with us, and they're going to take you down to their school in Denver and give you another 4 to 6 weeks of training on top of that, which is fantastic, right?
Explore trucking careers today for flexible, high-paying opportunities.